just having a bit of dig overseas to Floyd Mayweather that this is no joke. Which one does he want? The walking stick or the gloves? Yeah! Come have a real fight.
Welcome to Hitman Boxing. And one quick thing first, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So Jeff Horn, we're still here and still talking about Jeff Horn. Bob Arum says that Jeff Horn could possibly be the strongest fighter at 147 pounds. I don't believe that at all. Do you? Ask yourself that question if you're from Australia. Is Jeff Horn TBE? Is he the best at 147? Ask yourself that question and leave a comment. Well, the majority of us sane people know that Jeff Horn ain't really shit. And he got lucky by beating Manny Pacquiao. And in a fight that I thought Manny Pacquiao won, and I don't even like Manny Pacquiao. So, Bob Arum it looks like he's trying to match Terence Crawford up against Jeff Horn if Terence Crawford can beat Julius Ndongo. And you know what? Speaking of Julius Ndongo and Terence Crawford, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Huh? Terence Crawford is about to beat the brakes off of Julius Ndongo. Terence Crawford will win that fight when he wants to. If Terence Crawford wants to go 12 rounds with Ndongo, it's going to go 12 rounds. If he wants to make it look like it's a competitive fight, he's going to make it look like it's a competitive fight. But who is Julius Ndongo? Nobody. Some African, nobody knows. He just came on the scene, man. Do y'all really think he could beat Terence Crawford? Are y'all going to put Terence Crawford #1 pound for pound if he beats him? If Julius Ndongo wins, I know y'all ain't going to put him pound for pound #1 because that don't make no sense at all. Sick of y'all, man. Y'all know this ain't a good fight. Respect to him for trying to unify the division, but let's not act like Julius Ndongo is a big-name fighter, because he's not. Let's not act like Julius Ndongo is the toughest fighter that Terence Crawford will ever step in the ring with, because he's not. He just happened to have won 2 belts. Simple as that. Right? Only got 2 belts? 140 is one of the weakest divisions in boxing anyway. Terence Crawford just happens to be light years ahead of everybody in that division. And y'all know he's the best at 140. But anyway, back to the Hornets, Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn's a bum with a belt. He's got the WBO title right now. You know, Pacquiao wants a rematch, but I hope they don't go through with the rematch because I want to see Jeff Horn fight somebody else. I want to see Jeff Horn get in that ring with a Keith Thurman or somebody like that. Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, somebody like that, so he can really get his ass beat like he deserves to. Bob Arum is smoking crack cocaine. He's snorting cocaine up his old nostrils. Some of these statements are ridiculous. Let's read off this statement. I think Jeff Horn is competitive with anybody. As far as Mayweather is concerned, he announced that he's not fighting anymore after the McGregor thing, and I believe him. As far as Crawford is concerned, we'll see. He has a tough fight with Ndongo. That's a great fight in Nebraska on August 19th. Crawford will fight at least one more time this year. Jeff Horn does not fight Manny Pacquiao in a rematch. Jeff Horn will fight anybody, he said, and that could possibly be Terence Crawford. Do I think Crawford is better than Horn? Probably. I think Crawford is one of the best fighters in the world. But you can't count out a kid like Horn. He is a tough kid, and he is probably the strongest welterweight in the world. If it was just an alley fight, I would pick Horn against any welterweight out there. Obviously, these are not alley fights, but Manny Pacquiao has never fought a fighter as strong physically as Horn. Bob Arum's statement. He's never fought a fighter as tough, as strong physically as Jeff Horn. Bob Arum has dementia or something. Because I've seen Manny Pacquiao get knocked out by Marquez. I've seen Manny Pacquiao get his ass beat before. I've seen him in wars. He didn't get knocked down by Jeff Horn, did he? Did he? Pacquiao's face didn't look too bad, did it? Jeff Horn's face looked like it went through a meat grinder, didn't it? Let Jeff Horn fight Errol Spence and you tell me what the end result's going to be. Let him get in the ring with Terence Crawford. He gonna play games with this bum all day. Y'all killing me with this shit, man. Jeff Horn ain't nobody. Australia's hope. If you're from Australia, I want to know, do you think Jeff Horn's TBE of the welterweight division? Grimbas, do you think he's number one? This is why boxing be full of shit, man, because decisions like this, they go to guys named Jeff Horn, who fought none but bums, squeak past Manny Pacquiao, holding the WBO belt hostage. I want to see who his next opponent's going to be. If it's not the Pacquiao rematch, I want to know who his opponent's going to be. And it better be one of these top-tier welterweights. I don't care if he just finished a tough fight with Pacquiao. He got more to prove to me. He's got a lot more to prove. And he knows that. I hope Terence Crawford beat Julius Indongo. Well, you know what? I don't hope. I know he's going to beat Julius Indongo. And I hope he moves up to 147 and beats the living shit out of Jeff Horn. To where Jeff Horn don't wake up. Next time Jeff Horn wakes up, he's going to be in Australia. And he's going to have to stay there for the rest of his life. Shit's, man. Anybody out there really think Jeff Horn got that smoke? Anybody? Does anybody think Jeff Horn beats Terence Crawford? Errol Spence? Keith Thurman? Anybody? No, nobody thinks that. I'm not bitter. I'm not salty. Like I said, I don't even really like Manny Pacquiao. But he still got robbed, if I'm being honest. Right? Whatever. Let's roll with the narrative that your boy Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao, which makes him the #1 welterweight in the division, right? Right? And he's already mentioned that he wants to unify with Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. And, you know, he hasn't shied away from fighting Terence Crawford yet. Yeah, you talk a big game, but are you going to make these fights? TBE? You want to fight Mayweather? I wish Mayweather would fight your bum ass. You are not Marcos Maidana. That's easy work. Jeff Horn is easy work, and it's really a matter of who's going to get this easy work. Y'all let me know what you think about young Jeff Horn over in Australia, fighting them koala bears and them kangaroos. We'll see if he gets in the ring with Errol Spencer, and we'll see if he can humble Errol Spencer, or maybe Keith Thurman, after Keith Thurman stop faking them injuries. Let's see. What was it, like a Jamaican voice or some shit? Look, man, I don't care about Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn made me a lot of money the last few days, last few weeks. So drop your thoughts below. Let me know what you think about old ass Bob Arum saying that Jeff Horn is the strongest fighter at 147. Like we on some Dragon Ball Z shit. Power level 9 over 9,000 and shit. That's what Jeff Horn is. Out here with that bullshit. Hitman Boxing. Leave a comment. Like the video. Dislike. I don't really give a shit. And I don't give a shit about Jeff Horn. I hope he get his ass beat in his next fight, though. Can't wait. Hitman Boxing. I'm out.
You niggas steady ignoring greatness. A pallbearer, what you need when I come undertake it. This hostile takeover by the chill hover. I got the blueprints, I really do this, so move on over. Stay in your lane, nigga, stay in your lane. You steady running at the guns, but fucking suck at the game. Ain't it a shame? It really is. My words evoke fear. I teach you lessons that'll have you breaking down in tears. Call me Joe Clark with a baseball bat. Chaining up the doors and spelling all these niggas from rap. Cause they kill your brain cells, son. How don't you see it? They steady brainwashing you and then repeating, but 'tis the season for chill wage. I bring about change, but not Obama, cause this nation I will never claim. I got my sights aimed at the top spot on the chop block.